Hello there, Reject Nation. I'm Greg Alba.
I'm Amy Castle.
We're gonna watch 31 moments from Family Guy that will always be funny.
Ooh.
This was uploaded from the YouTube channel Next of Ken. Let's see if these moments are always funny. Are you ready, Amy?
I am ready. Let's see if they make me haha. Let's see.
That made me haha.
Haha.
I'm LOLing.
OMG, RMOL. Haha.
And now here's Ollie Williams with the Blackie weather forecast. Ollie?
It's gonna rain!
Thanks, Ollie.
Oh, I forgot about that joke.
Is that new butter something?
Oh,
It sure is it true it has half the calories of butter or margarine with all the great taste?
Yep.
Can I have some?
Get your own.
Take that, you bitch!
Oh, what the hell?
How'd you like that?
Hey, joke's on you. I have hepatitis.
Yeah, I'm promoting you to assistant manager.
Really? Oh my god! Thank you so much!
Now, your first responsibility is to fire that employee.
Boy, I'm a little chilly. I hope no one notices.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Dad! What is it? What's going on? I heard a noise. Is somebody downstairs?
Oh god, Meg, you started. Why did the sign say Nolan exit? It should have just said Gorilla Door.
Boy, she must really be PBSing, right? What? I mean, it's like pop a couple of tampons, you know? Do you even know what a menstrual cycle is? Yeah, Brian.
Wow.
Good way to get around town.
Don't move.
Old Family Guy.
Oh yeah.
A little help.
What do you see here, Chris?
2 D's and an F.
Nice.
Stadium Weinstock and Reisman. Hey, LaRonda. No, I got 4 people on hold, but I can talk.
Are you kidding? God, this is worse than having Ronald McDonald for a father.
Bye, Dad. Don't wait up.
Whoa, wait a minute, Lisa, come back here. What's going on with all that makeup on?
But Dad!
Upstairs, you're a McDonald, not a whore.
Peter, you're addicted to drugs. You're not exactly Mr. either. Remember that time you tried to give
I
up?
want to see
candy?
more of that.
I'll ask you one more time. Are you sure you didn't eat anything in my factory? No. I'm just asking. What, are you calling me a liar? No, I'm just saying. Hey, shut up, Wonka.
My God, I'm a tomato.
That's how women have always treated me.
All right, I guess this is the night bitches die.
Oh.
Oh.
Griffins, you moron. The rest of my light bright pieces. My name isn't Adam Wee. Or is it? Who am I? What number did you dial? Don't ever call here again. I guess I told him nobody messes with Adam Wee.
Sessions presents A Peter Griffin Christmas, featuring
I
such
love this one. I
standards
love
as
this one.
Everybody look at the snow in the yard.
And who could forget
I brought these gifts for you. They're up in
my
my
bum.
and everyone's favorite
La 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 la. Look at the bells, look at the bells. Holy crap, here comes Jesus, and he doesn't look too happy. Merry Christmas, everyone. Come on. Do math. Right, Mark? There you are. Nobody's seen you in days.
Hey, Peter. I've just been, checking out some of that internet porn.
You okay?
Yeah, I'm good. I'm just gonna go and check my mail over there.
Oh my God.
This is taking forever. Come on, Meg, let's go. Fox is running one of those new reality shows at 8. Fast animals, slow children.
Come on, guys, wait up! Oh, dang, I got honey all over my leg.
Oh my God, Brian, there's a message in my alphabet. It says, ooh.
Peter, those are Cheerios.
I love that one.
you're looking for a bad time. That's what you're after. So you're a dirty flirt. You want it bad. You don't care who you get it from because you have no self-respect, and that gets you off, doesn't it? Oh.
Can I get some covers over here? No. You fat, keep you warm.
Oh.
Oh.
No.
I don't know, Brian. Maybe Lois is right. Maybe it is time for me to get a job.
Yeah, too bad you always blow it in the interview.
So, Peter, where do you see yourself in 5 years?
Don't say doing your wife. Don't say doing your wife. Don't say doing your wife. Doing your son?
Yes, sir. It was a good day for young Peter.
Are you a pedophile?
How much signal I need to cut across 8 lane? None? I turn now. Good luck, everybody else.
Never should have stolen this film.
Oh, man, this is even more intense than that time I forgot how to sit down. What the hell? No. Hey, Peter, can you blow that towel rack down here? Thank you.
Ooh, let me have some of that Cool Whip.
What'd you say?
You can't have a pie without Cool Whip.
Whip.
Cool Whip? Cool Whip, yeah.
You mean Cool Whip?
Yeah, Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
You're saying it weird. Why are you putting so much emphasis on the H?
What are you talking about? Just saying it. Cool Whip. You put Cool Whip on pie. Pie tastes better with Cool Whip.
Say whip.
Whip.
Now say Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
Cool Whip.
You're eating hair!
Don't make me beg now.
You're funny. Bye.
Get your fat ass back here.
That's good, OJ. Yeah, that hurt? That hurt?
What the hell?
Yeah, that don't feel so good, does it? No, huh? Yeah, that's what happens, man.
Oh my God!
Yeah, that's what happens. Where's my money?
Like the end of a Tarantino film.
We'll have a happy new life and we'll have equal rights for all. Except blacks, Asians, Hispanics, Jews, gays, women, Muslims, everybody who's not a white man. And I mean white, so no Italians, no Ireland, England, and Scotland. But only certain parts of Scotland and Ireland. Just full-blooded whites. No, you know what? Not even whites. Nobody gets any rights. America.
Wow.
Oh, that's great.
Family
That's
Guy.
great irreverent comedy. Irreverent crude humor. I remembered most of those. I didn't remember, I remember like, oh, I've seen this one, but I didn't remember like a lot of the jokes per
Yeah.
se. But it's still so great.
There were a lot I actually hadn't seen. I mean, I'd
Oh,
seen
really?
the Cool Whip one.
The Cool Whip one.
Cool Whip.
What way?
Like, yeah, there's only like 2 or 3 I remember by heart.
I loved the Ronald McDonald one.
Oh, that's
great.
great.
That was so good. I
You're a
want to see more of
McDonald,
that.
not a whore.
And the Cheerios. Ooh, it's got a message for me. Ooh. Those are Cheerios.
Classic. When I was at Comic-Con, I went to the panel for Seth MacFarlane's The Orville.
Ah, how was it?
He did like 3 panels back to back for Family Guy, American Dad, then Orville, and I managed to get to the Orville. I've never seen the Orville.
I haven't either.
I just want to see Seth MacFarlane.
Because he's amazing.
He was so hysterical, and like the way
The
he
guy's a
interacts
genius.
with crowds and audience members and stuff. He is such a hard-working talent, you know? Like,
Yes.
he's got so many things in production at once. His voice talent and his comedic skills are brilliant. He can sing.
Hey, what's going on? Oh, hello, fat man. Oh, Stewie, how are you?
He's
His-
just so multi-talented. It's amazing.
His humor, I feel like sometimes we underestimate or overlook just how much of a talent that guy is.
Oh,
and how
yeah.
skilled he is.
I think also just because he's been doing it for so long, too, so we just get used to it. It's like, oh yeah, Family Guy. It's always there.
Yeah.
But it's so good. And what you're able to get away with jokes and comedy that you wouldn't necessarily be able to get away with in person. So you can like push those boundaries more.
I think Family Guy is one of the greatest shows of all time because it was canceled after 3 seasons. A lot of people forget that. It was canceled. It was like...
It was on It was still on Fox,
It was on
right?
Fox.
And then it was canceled.
And then it started like having good repeat value on reruns on, I don't think on Fox, on a different network.
Yeah.
But then they were selling, it was at the time before streaming, so there was a lot of DVDs that were, and people were buying the DVDs. So it had all these sales and they were like, maybe we should bring this back. It was off, it was like done.
I forgot about that.
For a while. And then suddenly it comes back with a season 4 and it's this juggernaut cultural hit. I feel like that also gets taken for granted as well, just how much of an impact the show has had.
Oh yeah.
Especially considering that it didn't come on the scene, it was like, yep, it's a landmark show.
It took some time for people to really...
It took a few hits and then suddenly after that then we got Family Guy, American Dad, and a whole bunch of other Seth MacFarlane goodies and everything. It's still funny. It's still
It is.
I haven't seen the last couple seasons, but whenever I put it back on,
there's something very feel good about it for me. I can put it on and be like, okay, I know I'm gonna laugh despite all the violence and racism that are gonna be happening. There's something that's just gonna like hit that spot for you, and you're like, Family Guy, okay.
Man. It's one of those shows that I always feel is met with like this stupid controversy of like, oh, Family Guy is pissed off this part of the world or is pissed off this group of people.
But it's comedy. You're supposed to laugh at things and not take it too seriously.
I love it. And then whenever, I mean, there are times I watch it and I go, ooh, that's pretty edgy and dark. But I'm always like, well, to someone else it might not be. Because that's the thing, it's subjective. There are things that I might find very offensive, but other people won't.
Right.
Likewise, there are going to be things that people find very offensive that I'm going to be like, yeah, I don't care about that, you know?
And again, it's comedy.
Yeah, it's
just,
comedy.
You're supposed to not take it seriously.
And they're supposed to push the boundaries, and man, do they push the boundaries a lot.
That they do.
And I also think the show is cool. Their ability to commit to like violent physical bits, I think is really impressive. Like the whole thing with the ongoing bit with Peter fighting that chicken is so funny and like cool too. It's like also awesome to watch that fight go down. So sometimes they have these action scenes in here where you're like, that's not funny, but that's awesome.
Well done, yes.
I treasure this show.
I do
treasure
too.
the hell out of it.
There's something for everyone, unless you just get extremely offended. And then it's not the show for you. But for everybody else, it's great.
If you're a priest, I wouldn't watch it.
No. That's the moral of this story. If
moral
you're a
of the story.
priest, don't watch Family Guy.
Don't watch Family Guy.
Everybody else is welcome.
I tried watching it with my priest. He did not laugh.
No. Did he pray?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And touched me.
Oh, okay. That's maybe just
I might have offended all the priests that watch this channel.
True. It's comedy.
All right, guys. Well, thanks for being here.
Thanks for watching.
Subscribe to The Real Rejects. Check out Amy Castle's channel. It's Amy Castle. Please do that as soon as you can. Follow her on Instagram and such. We'll catch you guys soon. But hey, let's give a Patron of the Day shout out to someone.
Yes.
I'd like to give a Patron of the Day shout out to a lovely lady named Victoria Huntley. Victoria was telling me she has a pretty big following right now because she does cosplaying and she lives in the UK. And she told me something interesting. She said that because she has...
It's a ghost.
It's that priest. Because she has social, she can have some social anxiety from time to time. She says cosplaying actually really helps her with social anxiety.
Cool.
And I never viewed it like that. I always thought cosplayers were a bunch of idiots. Just a bunch of losers. No,
that makes sense though, because you're getting to be somebody else.
That's true.
That makes sense.
I walk around Halloween and I'm like, what's with all these dumbasses? Just be yourself. Be yourself, you morons. No, I don't think that. It's weird how some people find cosplaying to be an escape and a comfort. For me, I feel like it would take courage to do it. Like, I wouldn't feel exactly comfortable cosplaying, and I feel like I'd have to take a little bit of courage to do it.
Interesting.
I don't know why.
But then if you're around a bunch of people that are all doing the same thing, I would feel like, oh, I'm more like everybody else by dressing up, and it would like relieve some of my anxiety.
Right.
Like, oh, okay, I'm like in this world now with everybody else doing the same thing.
And Victoria, she cosplays in like Harry Potter outfits.
I'm about this.
So like slutty Hermione.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Slutty Hermione.
And slutty Harry.
It's a really slutty scar on his forehead. Just slut that scar up.
Slut that scar up. And slutty Ron. Just red pubes. All right, we're done. We're done. Sorry, she doesn't do that.
Woo!
Victoria's a really sweet girl.
You didn't expect that this was the shout out
I
you
don't
were
mean
gonna
that,
get.
Victoria. You're a really sweet girl, and thank you for being part of our
lovely.
Patreon page.